August 12, 1985, a Japan Airlines Boeing 747 took off from Tokyo for what should have been a short flight to Osaka. There were 524 people on board. Families, businessmen, tourists, and children were all expecting to arrive home within an hour. But only 12 minutes after takeoff, something went horribly wrong. Passengers suddenly heard a loud explosion from the rear of the aircraft. The cabin shook violently. Oxygen masks dropped from the ceiling. Unknown to the passengers, the rear pressure bulkhead of the aircraft had ruptured. Part of the tail section was torn away, and all 4 hydraulic systems were destroyed. The pilots had almost no control left. The Boeing 747 began moving wildly through the sky. It rolled left and right. It climbed and dropped without warning. Passengers could feel that something was terribly wrong. Inside the cockpit, the crew desperately tried to save the aircraft. The captain declared an emergency and attempted to return to Tokyo. For more than 30 minutes, the pilots fought to keep the plane in the air. They had almost no steering ability. The only way they could partially control the aircraft was by adjusting engine power. Every second became a battle for survival. Inside the cabin, passengers began writing goodbye letters to their families. Some wrote messages on scraps of paper, others wrote in notebooks or on the backs of magazines. Many believed they would never see their loved ones again. As the damaged aircraft continued flying over the mountains of Japan, the crew searched desperately for a safe place to land. But the plane was too badly damaged. At 6:56 p.m., Japan Airlines Flight 123 crashed into a mountain ridge in Gunma Prefecture. The impact destroyed most of the aircraft. Out of 524 people on board, 520 lost their lives. Against all odds, only 4 people managed to survive the crash. It remains the deadliest single aircraft accident in aviation history. Investigators later discovered that the crash was caused by an improper repair made years earlier after the aircraft suffered a tail strike. That repair slowly weakened the aircraft until it finally failed in the sky. The tragedy of Japan Airlines Flight 123 changed aviation forever. Aircraft inspections became stricter. Maintenance procedures were improved. Pilot emergency training was redesigned. But beyond the technical lessons, the story of Flight 123 is remembered for something else. The courage of the pilots. For more than 30 minutes, they fought against impossible odds to save the lives of everyone on board. Even though they could not prevent the crash, their bravery remains one of the most respected acts in aviation history.